think during this time where people are at home and they're experiencing injury, just think of all of the people that have started walking every single day or twice a day,
Mark.
or running or overuse. There's so many people, everybody's doing push-ups and doing this and that and exercising at home and trying to figure out. There's a lot of people that are getting injured at home right now.
I tell you what, exactly right. Every single day I look out of my window, I live in Celebration, a little town, and it's pretty, I don't know how to even describe it, right? But you don't really see anybody ever, right? You're lucky if you see anybody when you're driving in or out. I literally can't look out the window these days without, like, every 20 seconds somebody running past me, cycling past me, brisk walking past me. The additional injuries and repetitive strain and overuse that is happening right now puts us in absolute prime position to be able to be impactful now and begin that relationship with those people. And even if it's just the first 2 or 3 visits are online and this thing continues in 3 weeks or 4 weeks in somebody's clinic. But I just think people are being ignorant at best if they don't think that right now telehealth, virtual PT, digital PT is not going to be impactful, quite simply because of the routines that are changed. This is all our wheelhouse. We know this. Any change of routine that's continuous will lead to injury, undoubtedly. People are sitting on the wrong chairs, out walking in the wrong shoes. Every man and his dog thinks they're the latest Lance Armstrong on their bikes. Like, there's 70-year-olds walking past in their brisk walking outfits that they probably bought on Amazon last week because they're out every night. And they've never done it before in their life, and now they're wondering why they've got Achilles pain and they've got a swollen knee. And the stupid thing, and this is the bit, again, if people understand human behavior, you can be very good at marketing and business. The typical person on the street gets Achilles pain, and what do? They try and walk it off. They think that exercising makes these things better, and yet they're just making them worse. And if you understand that, marketing becomes really, really simple. Communication becomes really, really simple with patients, and the sales process becomes simple because they look at you and go, how did you know that? How did you know that that's what I've been doing? And it's like, well, that's what we do for a living, or we should. As long as we're not focusing on ourselves and our skills, if you focus on what these people are doing on a daily basis, the conversation with them, and therefore the marketing positioning to them is drop dead simple. It's the easiest time ever to market to people because you know full well what they're all doing.
Right.
Everybody's doing the same thing.
And the beautiful thing in that space is the treatment's relatively easy, right? It's just unloading that tissue or calming that tissue down, right? It's modifying behaviors. But, when I fully in the clinic, the number one reason I treated back pain, the number one entry is sitting, right? What everyone's doing now is there's a lot more sitting too, as well as exercising, but people are still not doing as much. There's Apple or somebody, the wearable company, or was it Fitbit? They published data that people are sitting more and not exercising as much on a global level. Yeah. But I think the ones that are doing it, or national level, but the ones that are doing it are increasing their injuries for sure. I like breakdancing with a 5-year-old. That sounds dangerous.
I'll tell you what they're also doing as well. If they've moved out of their swanky office with a $1,000 ergonomic chair, they're now sat on a $50 chair from IKEA. That's where they are at best, right? And that ain't long before shoulder pain starts and back pain starts. Yep. And again, if people just understand that this is what's happening to their patient, the marketing and the sales process, you don't need somebody like me to teach you it. It's just understand what people are living with on a daily basis and communicate with them about that through your platforms, and they'll resonate with you and they'll look at you and go, this guy, this lady understands me. How can Mark help me? They'll ask you what you can do, and then you'll suggest to them that telehealth is the best place to start. So we don't sell telehealth. We sell the problem that they've got, and that you understand what the problem is. Right now, telehealth is just the media for solving their problem, much like in-person clinic was just the media for solving the problem. We can solve it, but not unless you resonate with them enough for them to get in touch.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to become a digital healthcare expert and provide your services to patients around the world, head to paulgough.com/telehealth to get full access to the Telehealth Income Explosion course. On this course, you have access to all of the marketing material to get your digital practice running, along with weekly live calls just like this. Again, if you want to become a telehealth expert while you're working in your clinic or from home, head to paulgough.com/telehealth. Thanks so much.